Libra, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Libra, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general reads. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Your key to the week this week is the Fool card. New things, new places, new people, new energies. There does seem to be a bit of a shake-up going on for you guys at this moment in time, especially with the random pull card that came up last week. The cards that you had the week before that, there seems to be a bit of a dynamic, at least internal shift that's taking place for a lot of you. So it'll be interesting to see what external sort of circumstances or potentially opportunities will show up for you over the course of this week. What you might also be being asked at this moment in time is, the way that you usually do things may not be working, and so this week you might be asked to turn something on its head or to do something completely different. You might have to go against the grain, and this week I would say as well, because the message is coming in, this week might be a time where you need to play the fool. Sometimes you need to play the fool to gain the experience or the information that you need at any given moment. So I would be aware of and prepared for that. With that said, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your actions and options card this week is the Star card. So look at this, you've got a double dose of Aquarian energy here, because you've got the Star card that's Aquarius ruled, the Fool card is also Aquarian energy. So this really, for me, this suggests that this week you are gaining new perspectives, new understandings or ideas are coming in that are going to see you really looking to the future. This could be a powerful week of big insights or realizations that have far-reaching ripples or consequences. So this could come through a conversation, but it's likely to come through some kind of interaction that you have. It could be anything from a website that you click on, or a movie that you watch, something that you hear on the radio, something that you watch on TV, but it's going to have a really profound effect on how you see things, and it's going to open up your mind to see something and how it applies to your life, or how it could develop in your life in the future or over the course of the future moving forward. I would also say this is likely to be a week where you have fated conversations over the airways. So by Zoom, FaceTime, WhatsApp, maybe even attending a webinar. There's some sort of knowledge or information that you're gaining this week that really has a very big or very profound effect on how you see your life and also how you see your future. So this could be a really powerful week for that. If you have a website, if you're spawning a website, if you're working on getting your own voice out there into the digital sphere, this is actually, yes, Mercury is going retrograde. Yes, Mars is in Gemini, slowing down to go retrograde. But this could be a really great week for working on that kind of stuff, especially if you're doing the stuff behind the scenes that needs to happen. For your communications and conversations, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So these are great cards, I have to say. I mean, the Fool card with the Wheel of Fortune, that's spontaneous blessings. It's also conversations that you didn't expect to have that just shape up. So this could be anything from you, I don't know, maybe you join a chat room just because you've got some time to kill and you end up making a friend internationally that happens to be somebody that could really help you or assist you. Maybe you start internet dating and you meet somebody and you think, wow, you know what? I never would have done this if my friend hadn't suggested it, or if I hadn't clicked on this link. I don't know if you've ever had this experience where maybe you go online, you're looking for something, you find a really amazing website that has all the information that you need. You go back, no matter how many times or how many ways you spell the website or whatever, you never find it again. Those moments are synchronicities, and this is going to be a powerful week of that, and especially when it comes to communication and conversations. I don't care whether Mercury's retrograde. Tarot is telling you there are going to be some really truly connective and amazing conversations that can advance your life this week. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, I mean, the Fool with the Wheel of Fortune is not only spontaneous blessings, but it's also maybe some kind of advancement that you hadn't expected, especially for those of you that are going back to school, back to university, back to college, all of that kind of stuff. This actually suggests that maybe how you left for the summer, maybe you weren't pleased. Maybe you thought, you know what, I didn't really do that well and I only scraped through the year. But you go in refreshed. It's like you're coming back. You're coming back, but you're also coming in strong. And I love this for you. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, I wouldn't say this is thrust into some kind of leadership, but it does suggest that you are maybe being diverted by a superior, or maybe what you usually do is not available to you at this moment in time, and so you have to do something else, but it allows you to shine. So let's say your duties are A, B and C, only this week because you're short-staffed or whatever, you have to do duties D, E and F, and your boss is like, wow, you're actually really good at this. I don't know why we haven't put you on it before. So you're demonstrating skill in another area that you normally don't get to demonstrate such skills in, and it's likely to open up other doors of opportunity for you that could have a big impact on your future. When it comes to your those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I love this for new business. I love this for any form of digital marketing. I love this for finding somebody that understands your brand, somebody that knows what you're trying to say to the world and is really able to help you get that across, not just to make something look pretty, but for the words or the content to really have an impact. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, I honestly would say to you, this would be a great week to travel. If you can't travel this week, this would be a really great week to think about revisiting somewhere that you've already been. So this would be somewhere that you've been previously, not a brand new place. Then you've got the Witch card, which is actually the Magician. So look at this, right? Not only are we 3 for 3, but you've got 2 of the supernal triangle. For those of you that are single, you will be meeting somebody this week, and it really is a fated meeting. I can't say it any more than that. I can tell you the characteristics of this person. They're already very successful in their own right. They don't need anything from you, but they do find you very desirable. With the Star card here as well, the chances are this person is either very youthful in appearance or they are younger than you. This is likely to be somebody that has, you know, maybe there's an age gap and maybe you're the older party, but they don't see that. They don't care. Why? Because they're already very well set and established in themselves. Plus, you've got the Fool card here as well. So there's a lot of youthful energy in these cards. So if you're single, you're likely to be meeting somebody that's younger than you that absolutely rocks your world. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, this is either you or your partner or both of you being promoted. When it comes to the relationship itself, it's like you're getting back, the relationship itself is getting back the mojo. So that could be really awesome as well. For your money and materials, you've got the 4 of Wands. With the Wheel of Fortune, with the Fool card, there is going to be an invite to a party, a celebration, very likely to be some kind of get together, possibly even a gig as well for some of you. That could be not only a lot of fun, for some of you this might be where you're meeting said potential significant other. When it comes to your finances or your money, this is this is a week where you're likely to be getting the goods or the gains out of something that you've already put money into. So if you've made an investment, if you put money into a crypto, if one of your stocks and shares goes up, if you get a message from your bank to say where your interest rate means that you're getting this back on your savings, there's something here. You've already done the work. You've already put it out into the world, and now it starts to pay back. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the 4 of Wands is your head, neck, and head, face, and the top part of your jaw. To be honest with you, I don't see any health problems here. The one thing that you might find is that your mind is very busy this week. Like, you might just find that it really is like, there's not just a hamster on a wheel in there. There's like 5 hamsters and like a fairground. You know, there might just be a lot going on in there this week. When it comes to your home and environment, There are reasons to celebrate here. There is good news all around. I mean, with a week like this, with cards this great, you do not waste it. I don't care what planets are retrograde this week. And there has to be times, right? This is something we have to normalize. It's something that we have to, I don't care how good an astrologer is. Astrology is only one slice of the pie. Tarot is only one slice of the pie. Yes, we have to work with the natural rhythms and tides of what's going on in the world, but there are times where you get the message that no matter what the planets are saying, you get that gut instinct that's saying to you, it's go time now. I'll deal with the challenges or the delays or the setbacks as they come. This is Tarot's week to say to you, fuck what the planets are doing. You do what you need to do and make whatever it is that is trying to happen for you happen. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.